Deep Digger Dan is back. Come on! Get in! Hello everybody, right, I've come out metal detecting today. Metal detecting, I haven't done this for a long time. Now the snow's still too deep, it's not melting very quickly, but the temperature is warming up every day. But I'm giving it a go today, we'll see how we get on. I've got some new gear I want to try out. New knee pads, new gloves, a new thing for my Pro Pointer look so I don't lose it. I've got a new harness to hold the metal detector, which I'll show you a bit about in a bit. Yeah, and I'm ready to go, so I'm just going to give it a few hours, see how we get on. Oh, and don't forget, this is a new camera, sent from the Warrior Chief. That's how his name translates. He's got an Indian name. I think it means Warrior Chief. So Warrior Chief, thank you very much. Hopefully this camera is going to do the business. It does fantastic macro, you know, for the close-ups on the finds I get. So let's see how we get on. I've still got this one as well, so hopefully we're going to have two angled cameras. Right, so I've been sent this harness. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, it's the way I'm holding the camera and everything, but basically it straps around your shoulder. Can you see this? I don't know. It straps around your shoulder and it links up here. It holds the weight of your metal detector basically. This was very kindly sent to me from a guy in England who is selling them. And honestly, look, I don't know if you can see this. I can now swing my metal detector with one finger. There's no weight at all. I don't feel any pain or any sharpness in the shoulder. You just can't feel it. I've heard of these, but I've not seen them, and I'm actually holding one now, and it is amazing, absolutely amazing, especially for people who have got heavier metal detectors, like E-Trax for example. I hear they're very heavy. They're meant to be fantastic, but I'm put off by them because they're heavy. This would solve that solution. So if anyone wants one of these guys, they're cheap as well. In English pounds, I think it's £17.50 he sells them for. I don't know if he posts worldwide. I believe he does. But wow, it's making such a massive difference. It's just like holding a feather. So I'm testing this out for the very first time now, and we'll see how we get on with it, but I think this is going to be amazing, I really do. It's just held on with a little bungee there, hangs off the belt on the waist, and it wraps around your shoulder on this clip. Amazing. So yes, I'll put a link in the description if anyone's interested in buying one. Now this is the big problem with trying to metal detecting snow. You can't see what's on the ground. I've come across this big piece of wire, sole of a shoe, bottle, and look at all these bottles I've found. So this might be another little bit of a bottle dump, some big pan, a shoe. You know, this is going to be an interesting place, but it's somewhere I need to look at. Oh, that could have been a nice bottle if it wasn't broken. It's somewhere I need to look at when there's no snow on the ground. I've come to this spot because the snow has melted in this part, but this particular part it hasn't. So I'm going to have to come back here. But yeah, some nice little bottles. Well, look at the size of that baby. My finger there. That's a big one. I wasn't expecting all this World War II activity today, I really wasn't. But I can't complain, any find is a good find today. Well, there clearly wasn't just one of them. 13 there. 13 of these babies. They're huge and they're made out of brass and they're going to clean up beautifully. They've all been fired, so there must have been some kind of, I don't know, what would you fire these out of? But they're big ones, they're beautiful. I don't know if they're 50mm, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about bullets, but they're big. Nice little find there. I'm just next to this paddock with these lovely tiny horses. Oh, they're coming towards me now, look. I've opened my mouth and they're coming towards me. Come on. Come on in. Oh, just trying to get used to this camera. Come on. What are you looking at? 3 adults, but they're not moving. They know I'm here. I just hope there's no intentions of charging me. There, you can see them now, look. I'm going to keep walking towards them, see if how they react. I'm looking around for trees I could climb if they actually came for me, but they're not going to. Yeah, they're running off now. Right, well, I found a bullet case, and I don't like to find these because it doesn't really interest me, but it does give you some very good indications. On the end here, firstly, it's got a little rim around the top. I don't know if you can see that. Now it's got a little groove going in. That tells me it's German. If it was Russian, it wouldn't have a groove going in. And looking at the end, it's got an S and a star, which tells me it's brass, so that will clean up very well. And it's also number 37, 1937, so it's from before World War II, but probably used at the beginning of World War II. So there was activity around here, beginning of World War II. So hopefully we can find a few badges and insignia and other personal possessions from soldiers. So yeah, always a good indicator. That's why I like to find them. A good indicator. Apart from that, they don't interest me. That's a nice little buckle. I'm guessing that's Second World War. It's made out of aluminium, and that's how all Second World War things look. So yeah, a little buckle there. Now that is a lovely buckle. Look at that. It's made out of bronze. Very heavy. Bronze or brass. It looks as if it could be quite old. I think that's bronze, and I think it's an old one, is that? Well, it's not been the most productive day, but it's as good as I could have expected in all this snow. Just a few pieces of junk. But I did find all these bullets. And the good thing is they're all brass. They're all brass and they're live at the moment, most of them. So I'll make them safe, clean them up, and they will look lovely. Just need deactivating, that's all. And 4 here which have been shot, and a small one as well, so yeah, that's not bad. Well, I've found another bomb. Well, I say a bomb, it's a huge shell or a bomb, I'm not sure which it is. It could be an anti-tank shell, I don't know. But on this side, it's got fins here, 2 fins, so it might have come out of an aircraft, I don't know. So whether it's out of an aircraft or tank, I don't know, but that's my day ruined again. That's another day I've got to spend going to the police station and having this removed. I can't wait to get out of Berlin and move to Frankfurt, you know, get away from this. Because it gets on your nerves, it really does. But you can't just leave them here. That's quite cool. I don't know what it is, but it says something like Brennerbor. I'm not sure, but it's some kind of plate. As you can see, it's got a nail or pin on each side there. Brennerbor. I don't know. I'll look it up when I get home, I suppose. But it's made out of aluminium, it's not silver or anything. Still a nice find, bit of history. Now this isn't good. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, it's 0 degrees, and there's 3 children over there playing out in the woods. Now I do appreciate this. This is what I'm all about. I love to see kids out in the woods enjoying themselves. But if they see me, they're going to be terrified. They're going to see me as the bogeyman. Right, I wanted to show you all this. Now, I've been sent this from Carter in Canada. He's 13 years old, and he's a bit of an entrepreneur. He's asked me, he's basically sent me a letter and sent me this and said, I can give this to her indoors. I said, no, she ain't having it. I might give it to my daughter. I know my daughter would really like that. And he makes these, all these beautiful, like gemstone, I don't know what you call them. This one, let me just have a look on the piece of paper. A blue and white agate with a leather strap. Beautiful necklaces, and he makes loads of them and he sells them. So, I've said yes, I'll show it in my video, I'll give it to my daughter, and I'll promote what you're doing, because I just love it when kids are trying their best to make money, certainly at that age, at age 13. So Carter sells these for between $8 and $15. As I say, lives in Canada. If anyone's interested, there's going to be a link coming up here right now. I really love it, and my daughter's going to love it, and I think that's really cheap for what you get. A lovely necklace for between $8 and $15. So yeah, if anyone wants one, get in touch with Carter from Canada. Get in. Okay, the memory's run out on my camera, on my new camera, so I'm having to go back to my old phone. But there's another shell. Now it's been fired, the tip's missing. So it's been fired, but it doesn't look like it exploded. It's got a big sharp thing coming off the end here. Now I don't know if it's safe or not. Hey, another shell, another bomb, whatever you want to call them. Another one to be dealt with today with the police. Fantastic, I'm sick of this. Incendiary bomb, or fire bomb, whatever you want to call it. There you go. How many more bombs today? Well, there's the jaw of a wild boar. Quite old by the look of it. One tooth still in there, look. I think I'm going to take that if it comes out. It's wobbly. There we go, look at that. I'll take that with me. Wild boar tooth. I'll tell you something, I am having serious problems with my Garrett AT Pro at the moment. It's as if the batteries are loose all the time, the headphone wire's loose all the time, and I'm just trying to correct things, and it is driving me insane. I've had enough. But I have just found the most marvellous button. This is probably the best conditioned button I've ever found. It's got a crown on it, which is telling me I think it's Imperial Germany, late 1800s, early 1900s. Probably early 1900s, I'm not sure. Writing on the back, G. Benedict Berlin. Wonderful, wonderful button. And it's on a footpath. I don't like doing footpaths, but I was going to head back towards the car. But yeah, a lovely little button. I found a coin! A coin! I haven't found a coin in at least a month. I got really excited. Now it's 1997, one of the most modern coins I've ever found, but it's Polish. So it is slightly special, I suppose. A Polish coin from 1997. Nice. Okay, I just got another signal, and it was so powerful I could tell it was on the surface, so I didn't even bother digging. I just got the pro pointer out, and it was on the surface, and there you go. another Polish coin. 2 zloty, Polish 1990s, again 1994 I think. How strange. And it's not, this isn't uncommon. Whenever I'd go near a footpath, I do find a lot of Polish coins, and I don't know why. And remember, you've got to get out to get in. I'll see you soon.